Look what I have here in my hands. It's a baby possum. Now, this little guy actually lost his mother. So the mother passed away. I believe got hit by a car or something. So he's an orphan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just try to raise him, and then hopefully be able to release him back into the wild. As you can see, he's not a happy camper. He has his mouth open and he's trying to bite me. I'm not gonna let that happen, hopefully. Hopefully I don't get bit. Now, possums, again, don't live that long. Around 2 to 4 years. Which is not that long if you think about it. Primary diet, they love to eat fruits and vegetables. So I'm gonna feed them plenty of fruits and vegetables. And then once he gets big enough and is able to fend for himself, I'm gonna go ahead and release it into the wild. The wild meaning, many parks here in South Florida. Now, possums are recognized because they have the white face. The bodies are like grayish, brown body, and they have a very cool tail. The tail is what we call a prehensile tail. What does that mean? That means that the tail can support the whole body weight. So I can basically hang it by the tail, like this. Now, you can't do this with dogs and cats. You will hurt them. But possums have a prehensile tail, so that means the tail can support their body weight, the whole body weight, even as adults. Don't bite me. Also, possums are marsupials. I mean, they have, females have pouches. So then, when they give birth, the babies are in the pouch, and they stay there for, for weeks or so, and they feed on the mother like that. So this guy, this guy's pretty scared. Now, there's an old saying, playing possum. What does that mean? Possums can play dead sometimes, but usually when a possum comes across a human, they open their mouth like this, and then just that, and basically do this. So that's why his mouth is open, because that's his defense mechanism. And if it was a big guy, it could be pretty intimidating. But don't worry, possums don't come, possums don't try to eat people or stuff like that. Just like any other wild animal, possums will defend themselves if they feel threatened. If you ever see one in your backyard, or do not kill it, don't try to poison it, just leave them alone. We need them, okay? They play a very important role in our ecosystem down here. Alright? Unfortunately, because possums are not really fast or quick animals, they get hit by cars quite often, to be honest. I see dead possums almost all the time, like in the middle of the street. And some people try to hit them on purpose. It's not good. Don't do that, people. Alright? Try to respect wildlife. Again, I'm a trained professional, so don't try this at home, right? So don't go outside and pick up a possum. Don't do that. I'm a trained professional. Alright? But overall, also, possums do eat dog food and cat food and even bird food. So sometimes they'll even go inside your bird cages if you have cages outside. If you have dog bowls outside or cat bowls, they will go in there and eat the food. Sometimes they even go in your garage. And one funny thing about possums is that you may hear some footsteps in your roof sometimes. It could be a raccoon or it could be a possum. Once a possum finds a good food supply or food source, they will come back to it night after night. These guys are basically nocturnal. What does nocturnal mean? Basically, animals that come out at night. Animals that feed at night are most active at night. You hardly ever see a possum in the daytime. They come out at night. You can see them sometimes walking on power lines, on trees, and on roofs. But please, even though I personally think this guy is cute, I think it's gorgeous. See? But of course, some of y'all don't agree with me. And that's fine. All I ask is, please do not kill them. We need them. Again, they play an important part in our ecosystem, in the balance of nature, in the balance of life. And I also think it's pretty cool that they have pouches. Females have pouches. You know, I'm sure many of y'all love kangaroos. Well, picture this like a kangaroo, even though this does not hop around. But they do have pouches like kangaroo has also. So I'm gonna try to keep you up to date about this guy. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and raise him, and then once he's old enough to be released, I'll probably release him. Or if he can't be released, I'll probably use him for future wildlife shows. So I'll let you know exactly. I'll give you updates here and there of how he's doing. Well, I hope you learned a lot about possums today. I hope you see that possums are actually cute. Look at that gorgeous face. That's a gorgeous animal, right? I think so. So once again, my name is Dr. Fitz, and you've been watching Fitz Wildlife Adventures. Thank you, and see you next time.